Hello from sunny Melbourne, it's Tracey Stranger, author of How to Overcome Stress Naturally, with a foreword by His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Firstly, a very huge thank you to Darren Stevens and Andrew and Daryl Grant for an incredible journey, for all your support and guidance from December 2008. And in 4 incredible months, I had completed writing my very first book, and by September 2009, I had those books in my hands and they were starting to get out into the bookstores. To complete stage 1 of becoming an author and growing my confidence, I was able to personally hand a copy of my book and say thank you to His Holiness the Dalai Lama, for which I am most grateful. And so the game behind the game began with acceleration. My publicity began in community radio, Highland FM, New South Wales, more recently January 3CR in Melbourne. The directory is really an encyclopedia that you can keep at home to say, well, where do I go? Well, here's where I can go and find someone in my local area.
Tracey Stranger, now the book, as that says, How to Overcome Stress Naturally. How can people get it?
It is available now in most major bookstores around Australia, which is very exciting.
This is because of the distributor you chose or got put onto.
Yes, with Dennis Jones and Associates. So if my book is not in a bookstore near you, then certainly the store can get that from their distributor with Dennis Jones. But yes, it's in many bookstores around Australia at the moment.
Tracey Stranger and How to Overcome Stress Naturally, published by Global Publishing. Fantastic. Now, we might come back to you, but I'm going to go for a little bit of a break to give everybody a breather, and we're going to come back.
My highlights in the last 3 months have been meeting His Holiness the Dalai Lama with a beautiful photograph, featuring in 3 Australian magazines in January, then again in February, and receiving my very first cheque from Dennis Jones and Associates just last week. Hooray! From March for the next 12 months, I will have a regular column plus a quarter-page advert in the Inner Self magazine. I'll be doing book signings and talks at Rotary clubs in Melbourne and Queensland, my major strategy being radio and health magazines. I did pre-launch at the Australian Depression Institute in Melbourne for family and friends, building my confidence and getting more practice, and meeting with editors from the health magazines at the Mind Body Spirit Festival. In December, I was a volunteer for the Dalai Lama's visit. I also donated 88 books to Mandala Books on the day. I heard him do his public talk, and then I met the Dalai Lama. You can have it all. By January, I had completed most of my online back-end materials. Autoresponder for my free ebook, the AWeber Daily Mindfulness, MP3s edited and up on my website from people that I interviewed from my book, and creating 2 to 3 minute videos, which are chapter previews, putting up on YouTube, which I've only just started. Regular blogging on traceystranger.com and my book blog site, plus creating a membership site. And I'm continuing planning and writing articles for magazines, both offline and online. Strategically, I'm building momentum step by step, positioning myself as an expert by association with His Holiness, Professor Gordon Parker, Dr. Vicky Kotsarillas, and people throughout my book. That's a reason, I'm sure, why the Multicultural Mental Health Association wrote an excellent book review highlighting Professor Gordon Parker and Dr. Kotsarillas. And this publicity is now on the Dennis Jones website under publicity, as are my Rotary dates. I will continue with community radio and giving free talks and introductions to my seminars. Writing articles on my blog and article marketing gives me dominance and presence on the internet for keywords Overcome Stress Naturally and Tracey Stranger. A lot of people search by video, so YouTube and videos, I'm having great fun, as I have been in creating this as well. And naturally, I'm preparing for my next 2 books and almost at the stage of organising the interviews. In my book, on page 164, I say each and every one of us are stars. in our own life achievements, just as you are a star in your own life achievement. 10% of profits from my book are donated to Aussie helpers who do a fantastic support for the farmers of Australia. Essentially, the game behind the game is a multi-channel approach. I love everything that I've done, and step by step there's still a lot to do, and I'm enjoying the people that I meet and that I can help along the way. If I can help your business grow in any way, then I'd love to hear from you. Visit my website and send me an email. When people search by my name, Tracey Stranger, on either Google or YouTube, I dominate the market naturally. And for the keywords, overcome stress naturally, I dominate YouTube and Google because of the video marketing that I'm doing and the exposure and networks that I'm making. I wish you every success in 2010 in being a fantastic author. Enjoy!